Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today we're going to be talking about something else that is exclusive for holiday 2017. It's not really going to be so much a review, more as a, hey, if you did not know that this product was out, you need to get your hands on it. So I just want to quickly kind of just touch base on this product, let you know what an amazing value it is, and that I really think that if it suits you and your needs, or if it's a product that you like or you've been interested in, this is the time to pick it up. So I just want to quickly just show it some love. So before we get into the video, I just want to say that if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're interested in more holiday 2017 videos and reviews, I already have a playlist down below where I have reviewed some Sephora favorites already. And if you are not new to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for continuing to join and support. And yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the thing that I wanted to talk about and mention really quick for holiday 2017 is this new Benefit brow set. And if you guys had not heard about it, if you had not seen it, if you were not aware of it, this is a killer deal. So it is the Benefit the Great Brownanza. If you can see right here, it retails for $59 and it is $151 value. The great thing about this kit, number one, Benefit makes some really amazing brow products. They're some of my favorites. And number two, everything in here is full size. So this kit comes with 7 items total. You get 5 full-size brow products, and then you get 2 tools to kind of help you make sure that you have the best brows possible. So I'm going to really quickly show you the packaging. So that's what the packaging looks like on the front. And then on the back, it just kind of shows you all of the products that come in here. And then on the front, it says that this is the Blockbuster Brow Set, and it's letting you know that it comes with 5 full-size products, and it's 5 of their best-selling brow products, which I think it has everything in here with the exception of Precisely My Brow, which I'm not going to lie, I was a little sad that it did not have the Precisely My Brow because that is my favorite brow product by Benefit. And it comes on the back, it lets you know that it says that it's skimpy brows, patchy brows, barely there brows, instantly solve all your brow dilemmas with our Blockbuster Brow Set. And the one negative that we're just going to go ahead and get out of the way is it only comes in 2 shades, shades 3 and shade 5. Luckily for me, I am shade 3. Okay, so that is a little bit of a negative. So if you wear shade 1 or shade 6, you might be kind of out of luck, but I definitely think that if you wear shades 2 and shades 4, depending on how much pressure you apply with your brow products, you might be able to get away with using this kit as well. So it kind of looks like this. So when you open it up, it has like the super cute little clasp, and then it opens up kind of like a closet. And then this is what it looks like when you open it. And then it says on this side, it says, Presto, instantly transform your brows, be your own brow expert, magic tips and tricks included. So when you open it up, I think the display of this product is really great. And I have tried everything in here with the exception of the browsings. So, and then it kind of lets you know what everything is for in here. So for example, the Gimme Brow, which you know is one of my favorites, it kind of tells you what you would use that product for. So volumizing microfibers, then you have the brow mapping tool, and then you have the Brow, which lets you know that it gives you rich buildable color. And then you have your spoolie, and then you have your Goofproof, which is one of the easiest brow pencils to use like ever. And it says it's easy, fast, and filling. And then you get your Highbrow, which says highlighting and lifting. The browsing says that it's for taming and shaping. So it kind of lets you know on the front how you would kind of use all of the products. And then the kit just pops out just like this. And then of course, and I have a Benefit kit from last year that was part of the Sephora Rewards Me program. Let me get it so you guys can see it. So I picked this up last year as part of the Sephora's Rewards Bazaar, and it just came with a bunch of the brow products in here. These brow products, they're not in here. I did take them out, but I really just kind of wanted to keep the packaging the way it was because I thought it was really cute. I love the fact that they made something like this on a smaller scale instead of just being able to get like cool packaging, cool products for PR when you're a larger YouTuber. So I love the fact that they released something super cute like this as well. So on the inside of the kit, it tells you, again, it gives you the breakdown of all of the different products, how to use them, how to best use them. It tells you the best way to use the brow mapping tool, which came in another one of my kits before, so I do already have one of those. So it kind of helps you line up your brows to where you know exactly where to put your arch, where to put your tail, and where your brow should start. So that's really cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and talk about all of the different products. Okay, so the only thing to my knowledge that you cannot purchase separately is the brow mapping tool. And that's kind of what it looks like. So basically you would start right here at the base, line up the base at the bottom of your nose, and then you hold the brow pencil vertically, and then you kind of see where the brow, where it intersects with your brow. And then that's kind of where you would start your brow. Then of course, like I mentioned, you would move it for your arch, and then you would move it for your tail. So for somebody who has a hard time filling in brows, or if you're a beginner to a brow filling in, then this would be a cool tool to use. The next thing that you get in the kit is the Benefit Angled Brow Brush, and this retails for $20 by itself. You have your brow brush on one end and you have your spoolie on the other end. And it definitely has a decent weight to it, and it is a little bit, the brow pencil, whenever I do go in with pomades that I typically do use, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. I think the spoolie on this is actually really nice. It's super nice and feathered out. So I think it's gonna really comb in that product super nice and super well. And then the spoolie and then the actual brow brush on the other end, it looks like it's gonna be the perfect size to really get in there and comb up your brows. So I'm really excited to have another brow pencil in my collection. I think I already have one of those though, if I'm being completely honest. And then it comes with the Gimme Brow, which is one of my absolute favorite brow products of all time. And this little guy by itself does retail for $24. If you are not familiar with the Benefit Gimme Brow, basically what it is, it's like a little gel that it's colored. So it comes in shades, again, 1 through 6, like all of Benefit's brow products. And it has like little microfibers on there that you can kind of brush into your hair. That's going to make your brows look a little bit more fuller. That's going to make your brows look a little bit more put together. So I like using this kind of like a brow setting gel, and just to kind of really comb everything through. Where the pencil might have left some more sparse areas, I'll go in with the Gimme Brow to really comb the product through. Another great thing for Gimme Brow that I used to use Gimme Brow for all the time, when the struggle of filling your brows in is like, we've all been there. The Gimme Brow, especially on natural days, will give you a little bit more color, give you a little bit more volume without having to go in with a super sculpted brow. That I swear by this stuff. I probably have like 6 tubes of this roaming around my house right now, because I always buy Benefit brow kits because I think that the value of them is amazing. And though they have some that they released last year that around holiday time that were supposed to be limited edition, but they ended up being, I want to say they ended up making them part of the permanent line. Let me go get those, which I just wanted to show you these guys. I'm pretty sure that these are part of the permanent line, which came with a Precisely My Brow. I want to say that this retails for $34. And oh yeah, I did have a mapping tool, so which retail for 34 bucks. And this one comes with, I want to say, 2 full-size products, and then you get one of the tools, and then you get a mini size. So if you want to test out Benefit brow products and you don't feel comfortable going with a shade 3 or shade 5, this is another great way to try out some of their products. I thought that I would just throw that in there really quickly. This is the best deal on brow products that they've ever released. Okay, so let's move on. So the next thing that comes in the kit, which is one of Benefit's original brow products, the Gimme Brow was one of their original brow. The Gimme Brow was one of their original brow products as well, but whenever they revamped their entire brow, they came out with the same product, but they just put them in new packaging. So the Highbrow, and I have a couple of these as well. The Highbrow retails for $22, and basically there's a couple of uses for the Highbrow. Let me go ahead and show you the color. It is like what they describe as a universal pink, which they say is flattering to most skin tones. That is what the Highbrow looks like. So basically there's a couple of purposes that you would use the Highbrow for. Some people will use it to actually clean up and carve out their brows to give them more structured, more defined brow. Or you can use it as kind of like a matte highlight underneath the brow bone, like the arch of the brow bone. So that's kind of how I personally use the Highbrow. The next thing that it comes with, and I have so many of these. Now this is something that when they released their brow range last year, early last year I want to say it was, this was one of the new products. This is the Benefit Ka-Brow. And this little guy retails for $24, and this is what it looks like. It does come with its own little spoolie built in, so basically what you do is you open it up, twist it over. I don't want to open this because I already have one open. Let me see if I see it somewhere. So this is the new one, and then this is the one that I've been using, which is kind of dried out, so I'm glad I finally got a new one. So basically you open it up, you can twist it open like this, and then you can use this to kind of carve out your brows. At first I kind of thought that that was never in life going to work, but it actually is a pretty good, or you can just use it if you don't mind having the smaller brow pencil like this. You can just hold it like this and fill in your brows, and it works. It's actually a really good brow pencil, and it really gives you some pretty decent natural brows as well towards the front of the brows if that's the look you're going for. And this can be, depending on how heavy-handed you go with this is going to be something similar to the Anastasia pomade, but I do think that this is a little bit easier to use. I think it's a little bit creamier than the pomade, which is going to make it glide on a lot easier. It's going to let you get that really nice defined tail of the brow as well, and like I said, it's going to make it a little bit easier to get you the natural hair stroke. So I feel like the Anastasia Brow Wiz has a little bit more of a learning curve, whereas I think that this product is a little bit more beginner friendly, and it just gives you beautiful structured brows. The final two products it comes with is the Goofproof. And if you've been on my channel for a while, I love the Goofproof as well. I've had about 3 or 4 of these. This is the new one. So most of the stuff, if you're familiar with my channel, most of the stuff that you hear me raving about, it's stuff that I buy over and over again. And I just kind of wanted you guys to be aware of this kit because I think it's an amazing deal. If you are shade 3 and you are shade 5, you definitely need to go ahead. You definitely need to run out and grab this kit. If it's in your price range, I definitely think you should. If you're shade 2 and if you were shade 2 or 4, I would also say go ahead and go swatch it a little bit and see if it could possibly work for you as well. And again, this is the Goofproof Brow Pencil. The Goofproof Brow Pencil also retails for $24. So you get a spoolie on one side, and this is the one that I've already kind of been using, and then you get the actual brow product on the other side. So if you're an Anastasia brow person, this is going to be similar to the... I had to think about it for a second. I lost my train of thought. This is going to be similar to the brow definer. I've honestly never used the Anastasia brow definer before, but I do love her original brow pencil, the Brow Wiz. So this is going to be the brow definer in her collection. So there's your spoolie. And then you get the actual angled brow product right up there. Hopefully you guys can see that. So why they call this Goofproof, they say it's a foolproof brow pencil. Because of the shape, it's really gonna, this is gonna be something perfect for somebody who naturally has fuller brows. But this is also, in my opinion, gonna be a really good brow product for somebody who is, again, new to brows, figuring out brows. Because it's not as precise of a tip, you can kind of just shape out your natural brow very easily with this guy and fill your brows in just in a couple of strokes. And you don't have to worry about a lot of cleanup. You don't have to worry about a lot of precision. It's going to give you more of a fuller, less messy, less fussy brow. I wish it had precise in my brow. I'm not going to lie, because that's my favorite Benefit Brow product along with the Gimme Brow. But I do like the Goofproof. And then the last thing that comes in this kit, something I've never used because I've honestly never in my life used powder to fill in my brows. It comes with the Benefit Browsings. And on the back it says it's total taming and shaping kit for your brows. Now this guy by itself retails for $32. There's the packaging of it. Okay, so when you open it up, this is what you get. I just dropped some stuff. I'm not sure what I dropped. So this is what you get when you open it up. You get a brow wax and then you get a brow powder. You also, what else comes in here? You also, looks like you get some tweezers, a really tiny little angled brush. Let me open this guy. Oh, that's kind of cool. You get this little brush. I've never used this product before. So you get a little brush that kind of starts out like this, and then you can open it. It folds, and it's like an angled brush on one side. So I would use this guy to kind of use as a concealer to kind of carve out underneath my brows when I'm done. I kind of like that. That's nifty. At first I was going to say this is way too small and I would never use it. But the fact that it kind of opens out like that, I think it's the perfect size. I would definitely use this. And then the mini tweezers as well, which is really awesome. So I get why this one is a little bit more expensive because all of their other brow products are $32 or $24, and this one was $32. It also comes with a nice little mirror in the inside. So I'm eager to try this because, like I've mentioned, I've never used a powder to do my brows. All right, guys, and that is pretty much everything that comes in the Benefit, the Great Brownanza. I definitely think it's worth the money. I definitely think it's worth checking out. I think it's a really great kit. You just get so many awesome brow products. This is an amazing not only gift for yourself, which of course I'm keeping it for myself, but it's also a great gift to give someone, especially if they're new to makeup, testing things out. It's a great way to try an entire line for an extremely affordable price. I think it's so worth it. I think everybody should have their eye on it. I think that if you were in the market for brow products, this is the time to get it. Benefit makes some of the best brow products that I've personally tried, because there's a lot of brow products I have not tried. So yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of this great, awesome deal. If you were not, snag it up. It was sold out on Sephora, but both shades are back in stock. Go into your store, swatch them. I did not see them at my local Sephora store, but I did see it at my local JCPenney's. I ordered mine online, and my mom actually bought hers at JCPenney when we were out shopping a couple of weeks ago. Snag it up. It will eventually sell out. I promise you that. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. If you love my holiday videos, if you love my reviews, and you have not hit that subscribe button down below, go ahead and hit it. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.